Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for coming over. If you are one of my long-standing people that I've been torturing for a long time, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate and love you all. Now I am in the Starbucks car park, which seems to be my norm at the weekend because that's the only time I get to myself. I have my usual, vanilla cold brew cream yum thingy coffee. Anyway, I'm getting jacked up on coffee, so I'm good to go. Now, I was tagged by two lovelies to do this tag. One was Denise from Dish with D, and the other was Kat from Cat on Point. So please go and check out their channels. I love them both. They are very funny and have lots and lots of information other than being funny and well worth a watch. Now, the tag is a little bit of everything, and I apologize, I'm reading it off a piece of paper. Actually, I'm reading it off a Nando's docket. Hey, you use what you have got. This is what I had. All right. So, number one, what time do you go to bed? Well, I actually go to bed fairly late. I normally go to bed probably about 11:30, and then I will probably sit on YouTube watching either makeup tutorials or soap making or cake baking, just ridiculous things that I like to watch to help put me to sleep because I'm not a very good sleeper. I don't actually watch WW creators when I go to bed because I'm not really paying attention. So when I watch my WW friends, I like to do that when I'm fully alert and ready to respond. So when I go to bed, I watch things that doesn't matter if I go to sleep, right? So to answer that question, about 11:30, I probably go to sleep around about 12:31. I am working on that, but she's a slow process. Now, number two, you can only choose one. If you could only choose one fast food restaurant, what would it be? That's a toughie. Tough. Now, on a Wednesday, we normally get takeout, and it is Taiwanese food. I love Thai cuisine. It is fabulous, full of flavor, just great. So I would actually choose Taiwanese because they have a whole range of different things that you can choose from that I just love. But if I had to go into the bargain basement fields of fast food, I'm going to have to say Macca's, because at McDonald's you can get really good coffee, really good salads with seared chicken, which is really low in points. And I do enjoy their breakfast McMuffins sometimes when I'm on the go, and they're only like 7 points, so that's not too hefty. And I guess if I was after a big, greasy, delicious burger, I'd probably go a Big Mac if I was wanting the points, which I generally don't, obviously. But, you know, Macca's has a fairly good range of food items depending on which scale you're going for, whether you're going for the healthier salad options, bag of apples, fries, burgers. Yeah, McDonald's. Number three, what part of your body needs lotion? I would have to agree with Kat on that one and say my hands, because they're always out in the weather, aren't they? And, you know, in the office, air conditioning, they dry out. So my hands, and especially coming up to winter, I really need to get onto these. So my hands. Fun fact, I actually exfoliate my hands, which makes them very nice and supple, and then you put your lotion on. Lovely. Now, what else? Number four. When things break, do you fix or replace? Well, I'm a little bit crafty, so depending on the item, I might fix it. If I really love it and am devastated, I'll try to fix it, especially if I can't buy a new one. But if it's a big item like my car or, you know, something like that, I'd prefer to get a new one. Who doesn't love new items? I do. I love new stuff. So I'm torn. If I can fix it and it's a sentimental item, perhaps I'd fix it. If it was something that can be easily replaced and I can afford to, I'd probably replace it. Number 5. If you had all the money in the world, what would be the first thing you'd buy? The first thing I'd buy? Well, it would have to be 3 things. I would each buy my children an investment property. So I would buy 3 homes for them. They could choose to live in them if they wanted, but I would buy them 3 homes for them to do with what they will. Then, I'm an animal lover, as most of you know. Do you know what? I love animals, and I feel so sad when they just don't have homes and they get mistreated. I would say I would love to travel the world, collecting all the homeless little animals I can, join lots of groups and help people, picking up these animals, giving them lovely homes, medical attention, building massive big kennels and acreage for them to run around on. I would definitely do something for the animals of the world. If I could save every animal, I would. Then, number 6, would you rather keep your regular sleeping pattern or hibernate for 3 months and have 9 months of 24/7 alertness without being tired? Oh my God, I'm always tired. Tired not only because my sleeping pattern is rubbish, but 2, I have fibromyalgia, which gives me extreme fatigue and also doesn't let me sleep. So I'm in a losing battle here. But to answer this question, I would have to say I'm going to go with my regular sleeping pattern, because I'm a sticky beak and I could not imagine hibernating for 3 months not knowing what is happening. I just need to know everything all the time. I couldn't go without knowing something for 3 months. No. So I'm going to go with my regular sleeping pattern because I'm just too nosy. Number 7. Have you ever cried at a movie? I laughed when I wrote this down because this came to me so quickly. Now, when I first had my ovaries removed, obviously I went into menopause, right? So I was going through all those hormonal changes and everything was crazy and I was so up and down. It was absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, my daughter said to me, Mum, I want to go and see Frozen. Now, this is the very first Frozen, right? When it came out, like how many years ago? 6, 7, I don't know, years ago. And we went to go watch it and we were just sitting there watching the movie, and then when Elsa locked herself away into her room and wouldn't come out, and her other sister, which I don't even remember her name, the one with the brown hair, was knocking at her door, and she was like so upset that her sister wouldn't come out. I bawled like a baby. Seriously. I'm still even embarrassed to admit it now, but I cried so bad that she was heartbroken. Her sister wouldn't come out and play with her in the snow anymore. It was ridiculous. Yes, I cried at a movie. It was Frozen. I'm not a big crier, let me say. I hold it together pretty damn well, but that just got me, and I will never forget that. I was so embarrassed. Okay, 8. Is never returning something you have borrowed stealing? Well, I've borrowed many a thing, and I generally return everything because I just do. I feel bad if I don't return something. But if I lend something to somebody and they don't return it, I don't really consider it stealing. It's just like long-term borrowing, right? So I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think I consider it stealing. It's just like extended borrowing. I think I've got something on extended borrowing at the moment, actually. My son-in-law lent me his dad's tiny little, it's like a little level, and I use it for when I'm baking my cakes to make sure the cakes are level. It's great. It's only little, and I put it on a ruler at the top of the cake to make sure it's all level. And I still have that. I've had that for probably 3 years. And it is on Lend. And I do remind him, I say, don't forget, I've got your dad's level. And he's like, yeah, I know you've got it. So we have an understanding. He knows I've got it. I know he knows I've got it. It's still borrowed, right? It's not stolen because I'm not trying to hide it. But yeah, I still have that. Number 9. Would you rather a clogged nose? I think that means blocked nose, right? A clogged nose or a piece of green food stuck in your teeth? I'm going to go with the green food stuck in my teeth because nobody likes a stuffy nose. So, number 10. What is something you have learnt this week? I think I came to the realization last night when I was flicking through Netflix that I watch way too much true crime. I watch all sorts of true crimes, and there's a lot. And I really need to stop, and I need to start turning on comedies because I love comedies, but I'm so drawn to these true crime stories, and I'm just in awe of how people can do what they do, but I need to stop watching them. So that is one thing I've learned about myself. I'm obsessed with true crime stories. That's not good. But anyway, I'm going to change that, and I'm going to start watching happy stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tag. Now I'm going to tag Mel from Mel's Weight Loss Journey. Go and check out her channel. She's awesome. And I'm also going to tag Danielle Nicole. So please go and check her out. I hope that these ladies do this tag as well because it was pretty fun. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you all again real soon.